go live. There we go. Alrighty. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Hey, David, how you doing? Now, despite saying I would not be doing any more decaling on the Fortress on the live stream, I lied. It's a very simple equation. I lied. We're going to do the fuselage of the Belle today. There's not actually that many. No, not coffee time yet. I have yet to do my pre-game warble, as it were. It will shortly be coffee time. I have the coffee waiting. Yes, I do. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, mate. And well, maybe others. Anyway, people. Yes. Yes. There's not that many decals actually go on the fuselage of the Belle, so hopefully we'll get it completed today. I would not be unhappy for this. No, I would not. Let's see how we go. Now we go. Now it's coffee time. Yeah, there we go. Now, since this is Rob the Builder and not Rob the Coffee Drinker, although I'll do a little bit of both, a little from column A, a little from column B, let's get on with business. Bring the camera around. All right. Now, here's our beastie. Now, there's two things I'm going to need to get before we get started. One being the assembly instructions, so as I know where the decals go. I know there's not a lot of them. And also, B, I will require, gotta say, she's not looking bad. B, I will require the relevant barrel of water for the occasion. Now, and I'll also require, now that I think about it, these. Ta-da! Desktop and tweezers for the job. I will now go and get the assembly sheet and bowl of water. We shall get on with business, we shall. We'll start taking care of business every day. Oh dear. Don't know if they were talking about decals in that context. I am. If that's a problem, they can fuck off. Simple question, really. Now, give me a moment. Something else I might have a quick gander for. Yes. There's the two I was actually after. Now, my assembly sheets are inconveniently located underneath my... No, stop that. These bent advancing behavior, you. There we go. Now, that's them. They were I knew they were there, and as to how they got there, I don't know. But my assembly sheets were a satchel that my books for Latin and German were in. which itself was behind my base that I got out from yesterday's practice. There was a quick one to come along. We're going to do but that didn't happen. But I'll probably be using the other base for my practice today. So anyway, I now have the sheets. I now have the water. Ba, 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 ba. Now, let us alrighty. Now then, boys and girls, we shall boom. We might as well start with this side because that's the side that's facing us. Who would have thought, eh? Let's have a look. Now. All right. Now some of these are on the wing there, so that's not relevant. 90. We'll do that. We'll leave that till quite late. We're going to go for some nice, easy options here, kids. Beautifully. Yeah, we're doing some of these, I'll tell you straight away. Nice and easy. We might as well start with 94. We'll go from one end straight the way through to the other, I reckon. Well, unless it transpires that they are particularly hard to gain access to. 94. Let's see if we can spot it nice and easily. 94. What an unusual decal. I'll show it to you as one going, how unusual. And it is. Oh, hey, Stephen, how are you doing? Happy New Year. I don't think I've spoken to you since then. So, yeah. This is decal 94, which I find kind of weird. Yeah. Anyway, but that's what it is. And that goes right under there. So we'll get onto that, shall we? Yes, we shall. Now, what have I just dropped? Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It was another piece of decal paper. Actually, I should probably check that it wasn't an important one. Hang on. See, this is how messy this happens. Give me a moment. Was that? No. I think we're good. I'm just making sure that. No, we're good. All right. Because I've got another strip of decals pertaining to the Belle. And it's just making sure it wasn't them that had come off. Because this is itchy ear. Far from impossible. Why don't I just? You don't even need that, Rob. What the fuck? Now, 94. 96 is a curious one, I must say. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with some of these, but hey, whatever. Now, alrighty. Now, oh, I see exactly where that one goes. There's an actual little imprint, even. Interesting. Interesting. Tweezers. Wonder what it is. Doesn't really matter what it is. It's just got to get on there, doesn't it? Oh, come here. There we go. Alrighty, I'm going to have a mouthful of coffee and then we're going to get stuck into business. I know what I forgot. That wasn't a satisfaction with the coffee. Although, I think if I was that's what I was looking for. If I was a superhero, I'd be Caffeine Man. Ba, 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 ba. Ensuring caffeine supplies across the globe. Now, well, maybe I should be, as Caffeine Man, I'd be stopping pretentious caffeine coffee drinking around the world. I don't know if there was a thing, if you ever encountered this in your neck of the woods, but there was a thing over here, so only in Melbourne, which, yeah, there are people who make comments about that, I'm not saying. Australia, like every country, has its territorial or provincial snobbishness, yeah. Anyway, but what it was coffee beans that had been fed to this rodent and pooped out, and they're supposed to improve the flavour. What a load of shit, literally. And a nephew of mine was in Melbourne, and he said, look, power of curiosity compelled him. And he said, yep, I had it. I said, look, don't get me wrong, it was nice coffee. But it was certainly no better. I'll just ensure that that's beautiful. Than anything you'd had before. And given what they were charging for it, it was like, really? It was one of those, as I said, power of curiosity compelled him. I tried a similar thing with my local fruit and, it's not my local actually, but my fruit and veg place of choice sells camel milk. And where over here you can get a litre of top-notch, unhomogenized milk for like, I suppose, $3.50. Camel milk, decal number 93 here. Give me a moment. Now, it might be worth taking care of that if it's on this side or even the other side. Otherwise, I'll need to be putting that in the blue box. Aha! Yes, it is on this side. It's on the other side. We'll get that out of the way. This is a very small decal. It's just there. I just need to have a quick look here to make sure it goes up the right. Okay. Oh god, that's as clear as mud. Thanks, guys. Whatever. At least I have a lot of space to work with on holding it down. Now, come here. See you. Oh, you little. And it is little too. This one, just under there, you reckon? Yeah. Nice. Right, now this one being on this side. And this one. There. Let's do it, kids. Let's soak. Let's soak. Well, what I can actually do now is, now I've had to turn it around, do stuff on this side, I guess. Let's see what's moving, shall we? Yeah. Won't take too much longer, though, I would suggest. Right, daisy. Right, it's moving. Alrighty. In fact, right there, to be honest. Yeah. I see why there's no. Yep. That's actually correct. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's. Hey! Alright. Now. Other ones on this side. Ooh. 95. Uh-huh. Ah. Oh, that's 46. That's 96 we have there. Okay. 95, though, I can find quite easily. It's right at the very tip there. Let's see if there's a little spot for it. Specifically, let's have a look. No. That's okay. That's okay. Now, once I get that on, let's see if I can spot 46 nice and easily. I believe that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, 46. Unless that's meant to be 96, which is a string of 4 there. That looks almost right. No. There's two. Okay. What that leads me to conclude. Yeah, just give me a moment. Right. Aha! Found them. There. There. Alrighty. Let's do this. Let's get this tail done. And then we can move along. Something I'll also check on this side. And I can see precisely where these are meant to go. Jolly good. Alright. We will start with 95 because it's the easiest to get out. Hi Stephen, how are you doing? Happy New Year, mate. Now, 95. Righty. Time. Into the scalpel. Yeah. Slice. There. Look at that. Now, conveniently, I can go this one of two ways. I'm going to do it that way. Tweezers. These out the way. Grab that. Let's kids. I'm in a bit of a chipper mood today. Chipper! Now, after these, we get the tail done, we can start putting some of the bigger ones on, because what I'm going to do is basically just go that way. I had originally planned to do the other side first, but needing to get 93 out the way, Now, are we moving? Let's have a look. Oh, we are. Winner. Winning. Just jump. Oh, bullseye. Look at that. You can hardly see. Oh, you can just see it, I reckon. Boom. Now we've got two to go either side of those hinges. But they're one decal either. And you can see more clearly here where they're exactly meant to go, corresponding up there. So, this we shall now do, being decal number 46. I'm just thinking, do I want to go top first or bottom first? Does it really matter? Bottom first. What I'm considering is that don't want to have to reach past the ones on the top to get to the bottom. If I do that first, then come up, I'm sure you see the logic I'm applying. Alrighty. Well, I hope you see the logic I'm applying. Otherwise, perhaps it's simply not that logical. No, no. Excuse me. Now, zoom out. Yep. Now, the first of these ones comes out quite easily. Yes, it does. Then, oh, come here, you. There we go. Now, tweezer time. I've got to say, strange though it seems, I'm finding this decaling process far easier than the wings. And I think what it is the lack of repetition. Because when you on the wings, what I've discovered is there's like 4 of everything because every engine has the same. It gets kind of tedious, I guess. It's not an entirely inaccurate adjective. A bit mine. I've seen this decal before, and yeah. But we get this done. What's today? Friday. I'm thinking that I'll probably actually be doing a stream tomorrow. That might. Well, we'll see what we'll see. I'm not actually fishing tomorrow. I'm fishing on Sunday, probably. All being well, but not Saturday. And thus I might do a stream. Also, maybe jamming on Sunday. Not making jam, playing music, that is. Okay, we're good to go. Now, I haven't made jam for a long time, you know. My jam used to get good reviews. Nowadays, my baking does. Alrighty, let's do this. Little. Let's just straighten that up. Up you go. Of course, it's slightly twisted for some reason. Let me get the bigger one on. A bit of water, I think, sadly. There you know, this is one where I wish they'd done 4 separate. This is the one time. Oh, you bitch of a thing. However, are they 2 separate decals? getting annoying. Bitch. There we go. You over there. I think there's actually yeah, they are together, but they're just now that it's fucking with me. Now, what I might do. What I'm hoping to achieve there is to separate the decals or the decal into two separate ones because the decal itself is twisted and thus they're not going to sit straight. For fuck's sake. Getting a bit frustrated here. Don't lie to me. Just had to drench it with water, which I'm not happy about. Oh, you. That needs to go higher anyway. Oh, you little bitch of a thing. These shouldn't be this hard. And breathe. We've all had this experience on occasion where they just don't want to play. Play the game, right? There's one in position. Sweet Jesus, that was painful. Oh, son of a bitch! Next time I do it, the next one of these two I do, I am going to do as two separate decals. I think. Yes. Oh my God, I got it. Oh dear God, that was painful. All right, I think there we go. There they are, those two there. Ayo. And again, breathe. Now we'll do the other 46, which goes there. Now, after that harrowing experience, I'm wondering whether to go two different, then cut it in half and go two separate bits, or whether to go the way it did and just maybe go that way. We're going to try that way. That's what we're going to do, kids. All right. then number goes on. The aircraft number, that is. It's a bit exciting on its own. But first, let's get this 46 on, which is conveniently positioned amongst all that. Now, something I can consider. All right, decal 80. Give me a moment. That's convenient. Now we're going to do decal 80 first. That actually goes here, because then we're going to cut out this star there, which we're not going to be using. That will give us easier access to the 46, which goes there. There's a logic to all this, you see. There's something I might want to do very quickly. Just make sure I get. I think this is all the names of the crew. All right. Now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Excuse me, my goggles have just dropped down, and sometimes they are handy when doing decals. In this instance, I just wanted to make sure I had that the right way up. It says Irene. And there we go. Now, once you've done that, that's going to make a lot of things a lot easier to get to, kids. Excellent. Well, once we've carved that big one of, in fact, there's a couple of, no, we won't do that one. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Sorry, guys. Right. And soak. So yeah, after this we do the 46, then we go for the aircraft number. And then start getting to big decals. Yes, we do. Let's see if she's moving. Make sure I got this one. No. Oops, hang on. I think I've got that the wrong way around. Most inconvenient that. Hang on. It's an easy fix, or an easy workaround, but yeah, I am correct. It goes that way. So, what I'll do, that's easy. That's easy. Bit like me, really. Ooh. you go. A bit further, perhaps. There we go. Decal 80. And all that is, just so you can see what it was. That one, Irene. So now, next, yeah, just want that moisture off. Gonna cut this big star out. We don't need that one. That one's for the other B-17F that you can build with this one. They use those stars. Bell uses those ones. So, to that end, but I'm going to need to be a little bit precise about this. Because there are other decals around it. You're going to need to keep in order. Right, let's cut that out. All right. Don't need that one, as I said. Now, our first protocol, these ones, 46. And out you go. This one. There we have him. Boom. All right. Now, all righty. Now, after that, or after this, which hopefully won't give us the same shit as their lower hinge counterparts, we will then hit the aircraft number. We won't hit it, we will apply it. Now, let's moving yet. I'll just turn that weight a little bit more that way. Not yet. Now, after, oh yep, that's the one after next, isn't it? Do I remember now? We even know where they are. Who would have thought, eh? it's done. And again, hopefully these ones are a little more cooperative. This one, somebody warns them, and that's not how I said it's going to look. Never mind, here we are. Oh! Bad timing to drop the brush. Might be working with this. Fuck you. Yeah, don't like it. I should have gone for it. See, it's happened again. It's going to be a nightmare. So I'm going to need to move that across to get this kind of straight, hopefully. Pull that down, so that around, bring that back. Well, mind you, and being a thinner brush, it's not helping. It'll be easier. Oh, get off of there. There we go. Well, actually, in the final analysis, it did come up a bit easier, possibly because of my earlier experience with that sort of a caper. But there we go. Oh! All right, hang on. No, that's just an ad. Oh, hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Sorry, I just saw yours on another platform. There was quite a lengthy Discord ad, but yeah, I only just saw your greetings. How you doing? Good. Alrighty. Now, next aircraft number. Now, let me just move on in. So, aha! This is our first truly significant decal for this kit. The aircraft number. Yeah. This up a bit. Now, what's the time? I hate it. Oops. Alrighty. Now this goes there. Easy. And yeah, nice. Let's do this. And then we're putting the letter A there. I had a sudden flash of a Sesame Street thing. This model is brought to you by the letter A. Yeah. Yeah. I'll stop being silly someday. Whenever that day arrives, I'm quite unsure. We'll leave that discussion there. Now, Ooh. And the good news, guys, is we're actually really close to done on the decals on this side. So, that's kind of cool. Let's see if this, shall we? Not quite. There we go. Let's do this. Now, this one goes under here. There's the line. Go for a chunky brush, I'm sure you'll understand why I'd use the bigger of the two decal brushes. Shit. Well, that didn't work, did it? I was trying to be so fastidious about it. I need to get down. Oh, you bitch of a thing. I need to keep this off the tail. Otherwise, and let's just mop up some of this excess liquid. That's better. And straighten this up. Not quite. Almost. There we go. Let's just wipe up the excess liquid up here. All right, finally, we're getting places. Oh, hey, Gopher, how are you doing? Now, yes, going across. Our next one is, as I said, the letter A. Now, that should be a reasonably straightforward one, you would think. Those are, of course, famous last words, and I'll not be playing that little game. Here we go. Oops, need to wipe up some excess liquid. And I've just dropped my tweezers. Suboptimal, I tell you. Now, where are they? Give me a moment. Ah, here they are. All right. And here we come. Here we are. Close there. Up. And across. Alrighty. ear. Can't ever be happy with an itchy ear. Actually, speaking for myself, worse than an itchy ear, and I think every male will confirm this, itchy nuts in a public place. In those areas where you just cannot scratch. And you'll just go, oh my God, so itchy, so itchy. You can't tell me you've never had that experience, or at least males can't. Is there a female equivalent? These are the questions I have. Now, let's soak. Now, positioning this one's pretty straightforward. Now, I'm a bit excited now. I'm seeing it with its insignia starting to come together. I'll be stoked once because like I said, we'll go across. And on that basis, I would suggest there's no real reason we can't conceivably get certainly a side done today. It's motoring along quite nicely. Now, let's oh no. As I'm while I'm soaking off, obviously I can sort of like see inside the aircraft to some extent, and you know the comments made often that you can't see the detailing that you do once you cover it up, but that's not entirely true looking inside, and I'm actually glad I've done it because you can see it and go, oh look, there's a table there, there's a table there. You get the drill. I do remember speaking to one guy who viewed doing all the detailing is nothing less than getting his money's worth out of a kit. Which is an interesting take on it. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that sentiment. Now, yes, here. Oh, I think I got it first time. My God, I did. Yeah. Got to be happy about that. Now, next is decal 2, which goes directly there. Now, decal 2. Decal Sally. It's interesting. Well, this is the excuse me. All the gunner positions and stuff seem to have women's names. Now, as to whether that's the they all have their little sort of like women's name, or it might be their mother, their girlfriend, I don't know, whoever, or whether they just have their little variant. I don't know. That's interesting. That's Irene. This is Sally. It's the Memphis Belle. Let's see what other girls' names they have. Anyway, first scalp. We need to get a little because the number 2 is a little just position to there. Please tell me it hasn't come out now. Whew, lucky. I was trying to cut it out and I dropped it. Very lucky. Obviously, it was just being held by this tiniest fibre of cardboard. I don't care. I now have. Jesus. Stuff dropping off everywhere, people. Now, let's get this the right way around. That way around. Get that out of the way. And soak. Alrighty. Now after ooh. Not that many more to go on, guys. That's a bit exciting in my eyes, I tell you. Alrighty. Now. Let's like more. Made good progress on it. Thus far, anyway. We're moving. Let's do it. Now this goes slightly to the, it's not directly in the middle. It's more about what's going on here. I see what's going on here. Here we go, Sally. There we go. Right, you can't really see that so well, but there you go. Let's all do that. Now, next, decal 57, being that one. I would suggest so on the other side is the decal 45. I'm just curious to find out. So they have another 57, they reckon. Oh no, so to see where the number is. Oh, I can cut either of these out. We'll go for, just go for this one. Now, scalpel time. Oh yeah. Some of them can be a little tricks. Some of these are being a little tricksy. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy doing a painting. Oops, woohoo! Almost nicked my decal there. Yeah, I enjoy doing my painting. Go for it. It's whoosh. If I do end up doing a, oh geez, so close there. If I do end up doing a side hack, I'll do some weathering on the deck to cover it. Yeah, it's I use a combination of airbrushing and hand brushing myself. Now, as long as go that way, and the star here goes. I see. Let's have a closer look just to see if we get the exact posse. Right. Right. Okay, let's do it. It's going to go. And soak. Oh, hey, Blue Streak, how you doing? Now, almost there on the big ones. Got 3 more. Actually, no, I think it's only after this. I think the DF is a single decal. It is wicked. It's going to make life a bit easier. Now, let's see if we shall we? I don't, probably not. Nah. All right. Starting to enjoy how it's looking, in fact, now. Aha! So, Canadian, interesting. Would they come with similar insignia as the RAF, or slightly different again? Because I know that a lot of RCAF, RAAF, and RNZAF crew flew aircraft during the war that looked, or were pretty much, decked out with British insignia. There we go. Oh, there's a couple. The bigger ones are going on very nicely for me, I must say. Just yep. So I've just nudged it a bit. Never mind. Actually, and it's got just a shade. A bit more on this end. A bit further across that. There we go. Yeah. Thank you very much, mate. It's taken a lot longer than I'd hoped. I'm looking forward to getting it finished. That and a couple of other bits and bobs. I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks to start a whole new set of kits. They will be Mustangs and 109s. When I say Mustangs, both car and aircraft. Now, our next one is DF. The other ones that go there. Ah, it's looking like an aircraft almost. By golly, who would have thunk? Now, here we go. There you go. Just there. Okay. Let's wipe up this excess liquid, because I do not wish to get it on the board whilst I cut. Well, these are decisions. I think, like most modelers, speaking for myself, I've got so many kits in my stash. I've pretty much got my next 12 months planned out. And if I really wanted to, I could plan out my next decade. It's a thing. B-17 or B-25, they're all good in the hood, man. Now, we want our DF. Tricks here. I know what I'll do. It's a bit obvious, Rob. Thinking too much. What I'm going to do. I've got that A. I've got to put it on the other side, but I want to get to that DF. Why don't I just cut those together? Keep them together. They'll stick out like dog's balls anywhere I can put them. Especially if I keep them, heaven forbid, near the other decals. Then I'll just cut those ones out. Get rid. Oh, there's another trick. There's a number there, 89. Is that on this side? I'm stoked if it was. It's not. All right. Anyway, I'll come down here. Right, now they're going to go on the other side. I tell you, we got these ones out next. Go under here. I tell you. Oops, the daisy little clips there. And out we come. All right. Zip. Got that 90 out. And away we go. Ooh. Yeah. Myself, I'd be okay. For me, that decision would come down to ultimately one thing. Because, okay, the amount of detail on the 1:4, storage space. Speaking for myself, I'll be going for the 1:72 on that front, because when you've got it assembled, display. That's always the next thing in my sort of thought process is, can you display it, or where are you going to display it? Option 2, if that's simply not an issue, comes, do you want to go, it depends on how much time you want to spend on it. The 1:72 will still take a lot of time, largely because there will be quite a lot of detail on any bomber anyway. The 1:48, naturally a lot more time again. These are my opinions. As I said myself, I'd be going to 1:72, but that's because I don't really have that much display space. That's fine. That's fine, yeah. Oh, yeah, good to go, kids. All right, let's do it. Now, make sure I get my line correct. And, right. Let me just check something. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I see how this operates, I do. Let's go. All right. Yeah. A bit low, perhaps. There we go. Boom. P51K. Interesting. Very interesting. I've got the F51. Yeah, right. Cool. In that case, oh, P50. Oh. Ooh, that's a tricky one. In many ways, you see, for a first aircraft, as an opinion, you might be better served going. Excuse me, I'm just looking for decal 30. Oh no, decal 80. Oh, I've done decal 80. We're looking for decal 30. Going a 1:72 single engine fighter. Now, the reason I'm suggesting that is because they give me a moment. I'm just looking for a strip of decals. Got there. A 1:72 single engine fighter is fairly forgiving. Your margin of error is pretty solid. A 1:72 bomber can really a small error at one earlier point can really put its fist up your clacker later. 1:48, I guess, would have a greater margin of error, but so I'm just trying to find 30 here, not finding it. Unless, so yeah, that's something you may wish to bear in mind. I would have thought it was to 48. I see. I would have thought a 1:48 may have more leeway. May not as well. I don't never build a 1:48, so I can't really. So I can't really comment. Now, give me a minute. I'm just trying to get a bit of a fix on. Okay. Now, this one goes up here. Ooh, dearie me. Very close to getting this side done. Oops, the daisy. And gotcha. Let's soak. The only frustration I really have with decaling is just how long the process takes. You know, I wish I could like wave a magic wand and lo and behold, it is done. But that just doesn't happen. Pisser. Well, let's see if we're moving. No. Now, starting to need to consider what I'm doing today. It's going to be 36 today, so anything outside of the house is best done fairly early on. Actually, I need to move that a bit further. So I might put that another bit of mucky muck. Strain it a bit. There we go. Not quite. There. One. Next. 52, which would be on the big sheet. So, 52. See you somewhere, kids. Or is it? The thing about this particular decal sheet is because they've got the numbers spread in sometimes odd locations, you have to look at them. Okay, maybe it's not on this one after all. Okay. I wouldn't have expected it to be on this one. Option 3 is might be in the blue box of stuff. The last scan through here, and it's 52 we're looking for, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, no, not seeing it. Let's go to the blue box of bits and see if it's there, because it may be. That was where I found. Hang on. I think I found it. I'm going to assume that's it. Yeah. It looks right. And that goes a bit further to there. And then decal 9, which I believe is a bit of the bombing record, which is a bit cool. Oh, then there's just three more decals to do that side of the fuselage. Giggity. Now. Oh, see you, buddy. Thanks for dropping past. I do appreciate it. Now, something I'll check while I'm soaking. Right. Now we're moving yet. Wow. Bit more. Alrighty. I think this water's getting a wee bit cold. And part of me wants to get all of this done. Although the water's now cold, I'm finding it. Yeah, look, I'm going to get this decal on. I'm going to be a bit lazy. I don't know if lazy is quite the right word, but I'm going to finish the rest off on the fuselage tomorrow, because I will be on tomorrow for a change. Come on, you moving or what? This is why I'm going in now. Split decaling takes a fair while. But I'll be on tomorrow, which is again a bit unusual for me, being a Saturday, but I'm not fishing this Saturday as I mentioned earlier. So You know you want to move. There we go. Get off with my brush. Tell you, tears before bedtime at this rate. Cool. And you will just what do I want to see about? What's the next one? Decal 9. Hang on. Let's see how we go. For fuck's sake. No, maybe I won't do any more decal. Maybe I'm just at that point now. You serious? Bloody thing. Oh, girl. Let's get this excess liquid off. There we go. Hey, caramba. I was talking to a Chilean friend of mine, indeed the guitarist who I'm working with at the moment, and I asked him what "ay caramba" actually means, having heard it many times, of course, from Bart Simpson. And he said, well, he explained, in fact, he said, look, there's a bit of, it's not something that generally gets trotted out, it's a bit of a dialect thing, more from Mexico sort of a way. But he himself was a little curious. And he actually hit, because he couldn't come up with a realistically solid translation himself. Sorry, I'm just looking, going, what I've just seen here. Okay, that makes sense. So that means in this instance, I'd be better served to put 4 on first. And then we've got 9. Then we've got 61 being that one. Boom. Better make sure we get that right. I'm going to look like a right twat. Anyway, so this is number 9. Which will go on about, I should think. Probably need to get number 4 on first. Give us a look at something for a moment. All right. So that being so, all right, that's going to help a lot. Now we go. I would suggest being a little tricksy on its right. They reckon, but that's correct, surely. No. And please tell me they haven't positioned this upside down. If they have, they are being very annoying. Idiots. Straight out idiots. That decal actually goes on that way. It is the exact same decal as that. Idiots. Now, knowing that, and their perception, death is too good for them, I tell you. All right. I can confirm that's going to need to go there. So there. 4. We go. What was the one that we needed for there? No, it was there, wasn't it? It was decal 9. How to piss off a bald man, I tell you. Now, how are we travelling time-wise? Yeah, look. All right. Let's get this one on. Now, I might be well served to let this one dry properly before putting one directly above it on. And that being so, once I get this on, I will probably wind the stream up. I have, however, made some really good progress on it overall and can be largely happy with it. And when I come back tomorrow, those will be the first two we do. We'll lip it around and we'll finish the other side. And then we're making really good progress. Starting to look nice though. Alrighty. This. Let's take some of the excess off. Bit of excess. In fact, there's a lot of excess. And let's get some more of this excess liquid. Boom. All right, So what we got there, rip, and there's a big one to go there, and actual we could actually, what's the time? No, I better get a wriggle on. Alrighty, but starting to look like a bomber. Who would have thunk it? Alrighty, and I will be back tomorrow, as I said, because excuse me a moment. Alrighty, that is me done for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Now, first-time viewers, you know what the magic words I'm about to hit you with are, don't you? They're not Shazam. No, they are not. They're follow, like, or subscribe. If you'd like to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Now, if you don't know what I'm about to suggest, you're just not paying attention. It's follow, like, or subscribe, people. Now, tomorrow being Saturday, I am not normally on, but as fishing has been postponed until Sunday. My pleasure, David. I'm really pleased with the work we got done on the Bell today, actually. So, yeah, but anyway, yes, tomorrow I am not fishing, which means I'll be doing a stream, I reckon. I will have a good day. And it's almost your bedtime now, isn't it? So you have a good sleep. Whenever it comes to sleep, there's a line I always trot out from. There was a show from the UK in the 70s, maybe 80s, The Goodies. And there's an episode where they have a pirate radio station, and whenever the captain or the captain figure, played by Graham Garden, goes to bed, he's off to sleepy bobos. But yeah, either way, whichever's applicable. All right, and on that note, people, that's really left for me to say is that I'll be back tomorrow. Same kit time, same kit channel. Hopefully I'll catch you guys then. Thanks, David. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have an equally successful stream then. See yous.